welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I will be trying out some Hiipoo 20-ounce sublimation tumblers. Now, I have been using their sublimation ink for some years now. Even when I converted my Epson EcoTank 8550 that has the 6 cartridges, they do have the ink packages that come with the 6 colors, so I even have that one as well. So love their ink, been using their ink for a long time, had no idea that they even had sublimation tumblers. So yeah, we are going to be sublimating a couple of these with the 3D puff designs. Now, in the previous video I did where I was using the 3D puff design for the sublimation tumbler, I was getting a lot of questions about how their design didn't puff. So the puff design isn't something, the process is the exact same as if you were sublimating a regular image. The only difference is that the image that you use has a puff effect to it. Now, if the image that you're using does not have the correct puff to it, then it doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to see it. So in order to get that puff effect, you have to use an image that has the puff effect on it already. Now, once we leave here, I'm going to go ahead on my computer. I'm going to show you some of the images that I'm going to be using today that I use in my previous design or my previous videos, to show you that they have an actual puff effect to it already. Even before you print it, you can see the puff effect before you even print the image out. So it has to be designed. The designer, whoever you purchase the design from, the designer has to create the puff effect within the image. It's not a process that I'm doing. It's not something that I'm doing differently. I'm doing the exact same process. So hopefully that clears it up. But these are the sublimation tumblers. Now this one is, oh, these are stainless steel. Hold on. I thought they were white. Let me see. Oh no, they are white. Okay, they're white. I thought they were going to be the stainless steel color, but they are white. So they are straight. So you know how sometimes when a tumbler says it's a 20-ounce skinny straight and it's still tapered kind of at the end a tiny bit, these are completely straight. So this is a completely straight tumbler here. And then it does come with the straw and the straw cleaner brush as well. And then I also got some shrink wrap and some sublimation paper. I don't know if I'm going to use, oh, I might be able to use this paper. Okay, so I might go ahead and, I'll go ahead and use the Hiipoo sublimation paper as well, since it's in the box. And then it also has the shrink wrap. All right, so we're going to go over to my computer. I'm going to show you the images and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in regards to the design already having the puff within it, even before you print it. So hopefully that clears up some questions there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so I am on Etsy right now, which is where I purchase my designs for sublimating the tumblers. So basically what I type up here is 3D puff sublimation, and then it's going to give me a bunch of different designs. So as you can see here, the design already looks puffed. Okay, and this is probably just a mock-up. But this is how you purchase. You see all of these, they kind of look puffed up, right? This is how you find the images. It has to be specifically a 3D puff image. This is the one that I used in my previous video here, the autism mom with the puzzle pieces. As you can see, looking at the puzzle pieces, they already look puffed. So the puff is within the image. It's not a process that I'm doing. It's not a different kind of paper that I'm using. It's not a different kind of ink that I'm using. It's specifically the image and how the designer created the image. Okay, the process that I'm doing to sublimate is exactly the same as if I was sublimating a different image. Okay, for today's project, I'm going to go ahead and print from Silhouette Studio, but these are the images here that I'm going to be using. There are 2 baseball images, so here's the first one. My Silhouette Studio is in the way. Here's the first one, and then here is the second one. Like I said, they are straight, so I am going to be using the straight designs here, this one and this one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to measure out my tumbler, and then I'm gonna get these printed out. I will come back with my PYD Life oven, and we'll go ahead and sublimate these together. All right, you guys. So I do have both of my tumblers wrapped here, and then I also did the shrink wrap on both of them as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my PYD Life. I do have the PYD Life large oven, and then this is the rack here. I'm just gonna go ahead and place them on the rack. The thing with the PYD Life oven is once it's done preheating, the timer is going to automatically start. So I have my oven on 385 for the upper and the lower, and then I'm going to do these tumblers for 6 minutes. Now, in my previous videos where I was using the convection oven, basically I would have to turn my tumblers, but now I don't have to turn them, so I just put them in there on the rack and then let them do its thing for the full 6 minutes. Okay, and like I said, with this oven, once it is all the way up to the 385, the timer will automatically start, and then once the 6 minutes is done, it'll beep and the whole oven will automatically shut off as well. So that's a really cool feature that I like about the oven. But we're gonna go, I did put them in there, so it's been preheating for a minute, so the timer should be starting very soon. So I did go ahead and just throw them in there. Once they are done and do the full 6 minutes, I will come back and then we will unwrap them together. All right, y'all, so the 6 minutes plus them sitting in there while they was waiting for the thing to heat all the way up might have been a bit too much, because I might have burnt them up a little bit. But let's see, I did end up taking them out a few minutes earlier, so I ended up doing 4 minutes. But like I said, I think they were sitting in there for 2 minutes while it was heating up as well. But y'all, it might have been too much. I might have burnt up my tumblers. Let's see. like on there, y'all. Let me see. Okay, there we go. I can just slide it off. Boom. Okay, so yep, I burnt this one just a tiny bit right here. But other than that, y'all, look at that. Let me turn my ring light off. That looks really, really good. There's that one. Let's see. Y'all, this shrink wrap is on there. Okay, do you hear me? The shrink wrap, the tape, none of it is going anywhere. This one looks cute too. Look at that. I got a little burnt spot right here. So all you have to do, that's my seam. You can't really, where's the seam? Right here. Not too bad. Y'all, that looks really good. Look at that. All right, so in terms of the time and the temperature, if you're using this oven, maybe wait until the temperature, the time starts to count down before you put it in there, or adjust the time accordingly. So for instance, if you're trying to do 6 minutes, 6 full minutes, then if you're gonna let it sit in there while it's heating up, maybe put it on 4 minutes or 3 minutes instead, so that when the timer, because like I said, it'll start to automatically count down, but while it's heating up, your tumbler is already in there. So all you have to do is just adjust it accordingly. But these tumblers are mine, so I'm definitely not too concerned. And then it comes with a stopper, which is what I'm putting on there now. Okay, so we got the stopper, the lid, and then it does come with the straw. Obviously, make sure you wash it before you actually drink out of it. And then it also comes with the straw cleaner. Okay, where's my other one? And then to put the stopper on the bottom, you're just gonna peel the little adhesive sticky part off and line it up. And it says right on here, hand wash only. Okay, so I would not put these in the dishwasher. Hand wash only. If you're going to sell these to your customers, make sure you include a care card that also says that, hand wash only. And then make sure you tell them to wash out the straws with the brushes before they drink out of them. But you guys, look at these tumblers. They came out super, super cute. Super, super good. I don't have any white marks other than, like I said, the couple little burn marks, which was my fault. Like I said, I got one right here. I needed to adjust my temperature, and I got one right here. This one isn't as bad. But as you can see, the puff effect, the process that I did wasn't anything different, okay? And you can see the puff effect there. I didn't do anything differently. You have to make sure that the puff effect is already within your image, okay? All right, well, that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will have a link for these tumblers down below, as well as my ink, paper, all of that I used in today's video. It will be linked down in the description box, you guys, so make sure you definitely check there if you are interested in these tumblers. I believe you can get them from Amazon. That's where I get the ink from. I do get the ink from Amazon. But yeah, definitely check the description box. I'll try to link these images as well if you are interested, but I did show you at the beginning in the video how to search for them on Etsy. Just be careful with any copyright images. These are pretty, I think, in general here, so just be careful with any copyright images. But that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.